All right, welcome back to the journey. Thank you for being a part of the journey, and don't forget to share the journey. It is Sunday morning. Welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog, and it is nonstop snow. Then the sun comes out for a moment. You can see it's all gray skies. It just came down again. Then the snow will disappear and come back again. So winter is still here at the ranch in Cotopaxi, Colorado. All right, homesteader family, it's been a crazy, crazy week. We've had snow, we've had sunshine, we've had extreme winds, we've had extreme cold, we've had somewhat warm days. Weather's been all over the place. So I have not got a lot accomplished. Once again, we had snow back and forth today. As soon as the sun came out for a little bit, I was able to work on the nesting boxes because I'm going to tear apart the whole buckets that I had for nesting boxes. The 5-gallon buckets were good. As everybody saw, the plastic is good. It's not wood because wood is a safe haven for mites and fleas and all that type of stuff. But I started thinking, since I use diatomaceous earth on everything, I don't have to worry about that. But I did get pressure treated wood, so that way the wood is more sealed and won't absorb the poop and stuff like that from the chickens. It will last longer um, and go from there. So I started on that. I'm not going to put any of that footage in this Sunday Monday vlog because I want to do the beginning little start of it to when I'm finished. I'm going to put up a bunch of roosts, and these nesting boxes are humongous. They're 21 by 21 interior dimension per box, which is giving me less boxes, but I'm sure a couple chickens might sit next to each other. But I want it big enough that peacocks could get in there, geese get in there, and I have that half of the shipping container gated off right now with a piece of fence so the goats and alpaca and stuff can't go in there. And I'm gonna get an angle grinder, or I have one, but I need to go over there. I'm gonna cut 1 or 2 holes in the side of it so that the birds can go in, but the goats and bigger animals can't. I'm also gonna be putting food container things in there that I'll keep the birds where the birds can eat, since sometimes they come out and get stepped on by camels and stuff like that. So that way they can go in there, they eat. It's going to give me a nice big, huge, cleaner, more sufficient space for doing the egg business, and not just egg business, but the hatching. So, excuse me. I went through, I candled 11 dozen eggs. I thought it was 6, but it's actually only 5 eggs that were clear. So those 5 eggs I went ahead and pulled. Now the next problem I had with the incubator is all the shelves rotate at the same time. The top, the middle, and the bottom shelf. And then there's a big tray in the bottom. So I filled the bottom tray with 8 dozen eggs because that's all the bottom will hold. It's just a plastic big bin. So I have 8 dozen there, which left me 3 dozen chicken eggs that needed to go down there too. So the chicken eggs are still on the shelf being rotated. Because if I stop the rotation of the shelf, the emu eggs, the goose eggs, the duck eggs, they won't go through the hatching cycle because they're not being rotated. And I'm not doing all those dozens of eggs by hand. Excuse me. So I'll have to pay attention, and when the chicks start hatching, I'll have to shut the shelf down for shut the rotation down for a couple days, just with the hatching. Or as the ones hatch on the bottom, then I can move the other 3 dozen down below, or come up with some scenario for that. This is my first time doing the incubator and incubating eggs, so it's a learning curve, and I'm learning all the things that I didn't know. Grab a Coke so my throat's not dry. I talked to somebody on Facebook that's on my friends list She hatches out a bunch of birds, so she told me what I need to do. Get the humidity higher, get the temperature higher, and everything like that. So hopefully it will be good. She was very impressed with 11 dozen eggs. Only 5 eggs were clear. She said my rooster's doing a good job. And then I informed her I've got like 40 roosters. So that's why my fertility rate is so high. I've had some exciting news. I got some guineas. I had a baby donkey born. You're going to see that excitement in that video. That just blew my mind. I'm up to 4 emu eggs now. And had more people show up to the ranch without calling or messaging or anything. Luckily, the dogs were locked up because I had a group of people here that had told me they were coming. Or that could have turned out bad. I've been perfectly fine laying in bed watching television, and now I come to film a video and my throat's super dry. So, excuse me again. So, in 2 weeks, or actually a week and a half, Petting Zoo will be opening up May 1st at 50% off. I have a lot of stuff to do. On my way to town on Thursday, the Esplenda company stopped me, the one that's bringing wood chips up, and said they were getting ready to head my way. So I told them how to get into the property. So I came home to another pile of mulch. So I've got 2 piles of mulches out there right now that I got to get spread. I've got to finish doing the half of the shipping container this upcoming week. I then have to start moving all the junk and everything over to the other side of the ranch. I'm going to get a load together for the dump. I'll have baby chicks hatching. Supposedly Wednesday is day 21. I've got to build a plastic shed. I bought a plastic shed. It's like 4 foot by 2 foot by 6 foot tall or something like that. To put my pressure tank and that stuff in so I can get running water from my well. For those of you that don't know, and for those that I am sure is going to cause a problem, I have a well permit, and it is a domestic well because I'm on more than 35.01 acres, which means I can water up to 3 households, water all my livestock, wash my vehicles, and water up to an acre of crops or orchards. So, I do plan to get that going, so at least I have running water, since I haven't had running water since I've been here. I've been taking baby wipe showers, but I want to wait till the cold is gone, so that way nothing freezes, and then I can set up black piping to warm up in the sun to be able to take showers and everything like that until the house is built. The end of May, first part of June, I'll be following my building permit to start working on the house. Hopefully get the foundation knocked out sometime in June, and then get the walls all poured with concrete by, I want to say, mid-July, hopefully, and then get a roof on it by, say, mid-August, and get all the glass work done no later than September, so that way the house is at least dried in before winter. In worst case scenario, if I don't have everything done, at least I can get into the house and out of this camper trailer where I'll have a shower, a toilet, and more stuff than being confined in the small trailer. So got a lot of stuff coming up, got a lot of stuff to get done. Like I said, I got a week and a half before the soft opening, so I've got a lot of stuff to get done, although it's going to be while I'm under construction. So I have until June 20th, but June 20th will just come all the sooner as soon as I'm open, and then I'll be open 5 days a week. So it will be hard to get things done while I'm open, depending on how much traffic I get here, and we'll go from there. So enjoy the rest of the Sunday Monday vlog. Hope everybody's staying healthy, doing well, not having coughing fits like I just had in the beginning. Now it's all gone. couple drinks of Coca-Cola. It does it. It just takes everything out. But have a great week. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you guys later. Alright, so this is Rex. He likes his popcorn and he likes his potato chips. So I'm sitting here watching Naked and Afraid and just got popcorn, and what's he do? He jumps right up on the bed and tries to smash his face into the tray. So I gave him his handful of popcorn and he loves it. You a hungry Rex? Yeah, Rex likes his popcorn. Nothing like having a kangaroo to enjoy popcorn with when you're watching television and laying here with Mr. Chubbs. And that blue light over there is the heating blanket on high. So the bed's nice and toasty. And we're just enjoying our evening. Isn't that right, Rex? Yep, 11 degrees outside. It's snowing once again. Got home from town, was able to get the feed unloaded and get the propane and all that stuff unloaded out the truck and get in before we got hit with the snow. And now we've got some snow outside. And actually, I haven't looked for about an hour. It was just flurrying when I came in. So let's go find out what the weather's like. This is Monday evening. So you just got done seeing the Sunday Monday vlog. And everything's covered in snow. Truck's getting white. Not a bunch, but it's starting to cover everything. Bitter, bitter cold though. Alright, we just stopped at Arby's. And you can see how excited. Who wants a french fry? Who wants a french fry? He's such an excited man. Alright. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Say Rex likes his french fry. He likes his curly fries. Because they're so good. He's a handsome man. Look how happy he is. He's so happy because he's got his french fry. Mr. French Fry. Rex, you are a handsome, handsome stud. Handsome, handsome stud. And let me guess, you're going to want another one, right? As soon as you're done licking your chops, you're going to be trying to climb out to get some more. Although, I think he knows he dropped a piece. Alright, hold on. Let's go over here to the Arby's. Grabbing one more french fry. Such a stud muffin. This is the life that everybody should be living because this is so much fun. Rex makes everything better and more entertaining. Alright, so I went out to Ordway, Colorado today and I bought 75 guineas. Now I've lost 2 of them on the ride home. And it amuses me because I get turned in for mismanagement of animals, animal cruelty, everything that the morons up here turn me in for. And the guy I bought them from had over 100 of these crammed into a 16-foot trailer just like this with just boards on the ground. No straw, no bedding, no nothing. And it had rain, and the rain poured through. The guineas were soaking wet and shivering. And I put a lot of straw down, and all but 2 of them have turned out good. Now I'm home, and it's 31 degrees. So since they've already had horrible living conditions, and then a long drive, to make them feel better, I went ahead, stacked all these bales of straw. So you can see I got guineas here, all these, and I stopped to get the heat lamp Got the heat lamp for when I get the baby chicks. So I went ahead, ran an extension cord over, and they're going to enjoy in here tonight. Now I'm going to get them all stirred up, but this shows you just how many of them. Just tons of them. And like I said, this looks like a lot, and all those here, you know, like I said, they're all piled in here. but the guy had over 100 of them. No heat lamp, no nothing. So I'm going to let them all warm up tonight. And if tomorrow's nice, then I'll go ahead and release them tomorrow over on the top end of the pond. Because for those of you that don't know, guineas and roosters tend to fight every once in a while for dominance and for territory. So since all the chickens stay by the pig pen, I'm going to drop all the guineas up at the top of the pond, and hopefully they go up to the woods there or the woods up there and make themselves at home. So I'm going to get everybody fed, watered. I'm going to have to bring some water for the guineas. I don't have to water the rest of the animals because I got the open pond and creek. And then I'm going to run on the other side of the property, check on the new peacocks, get them some feed because they haven't come over, and we'll go from there. So I also picked up 6 roosters on the way home from different people that had roosters that they didn't want. So if you don't follow Facebook, I put the picture up on Facebook of the 6 roosters, and they're already in the pen running around. So with that, I'll talk to you guys later. They are going to town. Listen to that pecking. Put in a whole bunch of sweet feed for them. So that gives them the extra protein, the molasses, the minerals, to help the feathers get a little healthier and give them energy through the night. Plus you can see the heat lamp back there. They're just starving and thirsty. I fill the metal one with water, and the big red flat thing is filled with sweet feed. You're not going in there, Mouse. Stay out. I'm going to have to get them some more water. Now you may be wondering why I bought 75 guineas. Well, the price was right. And for those of you that don't know, guineas will eat up to, one guinea can eat up to 4,000 ticks per day, 7 days a week. They also eat flies, they eat mosquitoes, they eat grasshoppers, snails, slugs. So when I get the farm going and start doing produce, I don't have to worry about them eating the produce because they eat bugs and all of that. And they're also very good watchdogs. So with the hawks and different things that take chickens every once in a while here, that they will help. And that's another reason why I'm taking roosters in, because the roosters will help herd the hens into buildings and underneath things and help protect the flock. And so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Plus, you used to have like 8 or 9 guineas. Of course, the dogs got a hold of some of them, and a couple of them stayed out and froze a couple winters ago. They didn't go in the buildings. And everybody likes seeing the guineas and the noise they make. So it's another thing that they'll be going throughout the ranch. So when people are out here at the petting zoo, they see guineas roaming around, hear guineas roaming, see the peacocks, see the camels. It's just going to be all different types of animals. So now with the 75 guineas, 85 peacocks, I'm sure I'm probably easily up to 300 animals now. It's just amazing listening to them. They're just so hungry. Alright, well, I'm going to check on the food dish, probably bring them in another helping of food, let them eat as much as they want to eat, and refill this metal thing back up with water, because they've got it almost emptied out. And then I still got to go feed the peacocks and stuff. So I'll see you guys on the Sunday, Monday vlog. All right, so somebody on Facebook contacted me. It turned out to be Dean's neighbor, and she told me that Dean's camel had a baby. So there's the baby right there. It's a white Bactrian girl, which means a two hump, like a capital B has two humps, and dromedary is one hump. So I came over to see the baby, and of course the mama kept wanting to block the baby and my footage of filming. And that's the dad over there, the white one that you just saw right there. And he is the one that bred Cleopatra. So not only did Cleopatra have a two-hump baby last time because she is a hybrid, that's why she was worth more money and I paid more money than a dromedary. But she is bred with a white Bactrian. So she could potentially have a white Bactrian baby girl, which that's what I'm hoping for, because Caesar would be able to breed both Cleopatra and the baby when the baby comes to breeding age, and I would be able to have another type of bloodline because Caesar didn't breed Cleopatra. So I'm getting excited, and it's so cool seeing the baby over here, and I can't wait for Cleopatra to have hers, and hopefully I'll have my own footage. Alright, so it's been a very, very expensive week. I've spent like $6,000 this week. So you can see I got all these pressure-treated poles to make H-braces, corner braces. I went ahead, Tractor Supply got another pallet of the 6-foot fence when I ordered mine. Nobody's wanted the 6-foot fence. It's been sitting there since last year. So I went ahead and bought that. And I'm going to do the fence. I'm going to take the small fence down that you can see down here by this roll, the 3-foot fence that I put around. The dogs just jump right over it. So I'm going to put H-braces up at the top and run the fence all the way down, do corner brace, run it all the way back around, all the way to the gate. So this is the sitting area for the petting zoo that people can sit outside away from the animals if they want space. And I'm going to do horseshoe pits and that type of stuff in here as well. It will also keep the dogs in when I can let the dogs run around this area when I'm closed, and I don't have to worry about them jumping the fence, taking off across the ranch, so on and so forth. So I got all that stuff. I got the small poles for H-brace, big bunk of the big pressure-treated things. You can see I got all the dogs caged up right now, or locked up, because I'm bringing stuff back and forth through the gate, and I don't want them running away. And then I also, while I was in town, I got a bunch of straw, so I got that all stacked up. I also put a bunch of straw out in all the beds, so this is extra that I can use if we get cold weather coming in. And like I said, I spent $6,000, so I bought 10 of these mineral trace mineral salt blocks. That way the animals have all the nutrients and everything they need. Of course, the sweet feed I feed also has all the different minerals and everything. I also bought this 125-pound leg tank that I can go ahead either put in the back of the truck or put in the back of the ATV. And that way when I start doing bamboo, I can haul water and stuff like that. I bought a bunch of this shaved wood shavings, because I'm going to change half of the shipping container into a nesting area. So I got that for those. I bought 2 heat lamps, the one you saw in with the guineas and the other light bulb that's in the horse trailer. And then I went ahead and also bought 10 of the white salt blocks. So that way, once again, the animals have a choice of either one. And then I still have to go pick up some blue 24% protein tubs that I bought, and then I'll go ahead and spread them throughout the property, so no matter where the animals are, they have access to what they need, and go from there. Holy shit, you will not believe this. I just came over the mountain. I am going nuts. Check that out. I just came home. Oh my god, I got a little baby doggy. Ah! Oh, I gotta go get closer. I'll be right back with you. right, UPS was just here. So I got 2 cases of these hard wound rolled paper towels. They're 800-foot long rolls. The second one is supposed to come in tomorrow or the next day. Why they didn't ship everything at once, I don't know. But I bought everything on homesteader.today. It was cheap. It was quick to get it here. And of course, since I'm opening in May, I got to have it. So that's what they look like, just like you see in the stores. And then I got 2 paper towel dispensers. They're the manual ones. You got to press that plastic thing right there. So I had those and more stuff coming in. All right, so I went and got the baby donkey because it's real cold and wanted to see. And it is a little Jenny. It is a girl. And Rex doesn't know what to think of a little donkey in the house. So I'm going to let her warm up for a few and then get her back out to the mamas. It's chilly, so I'm in the process of stuffing the shelters with straw. So I just want to bring her in so she warms up a little bit, go get everything taken care of, and then I'll get her back out there. Pretty, beautiful little girl. Little girl. Okay, a couple days later, my other rolls of paper towels, the 6 of them that you saw in a previous video, has finally come in. So I just got that and just pulled in. I just bought a bunch of pressure treated 2x4x10s. I bought this huge stack and that huge stack from Home Depot so I can work on doing the chicken thing or the bird area inside the shipping container. And here I had the 10 blue tubs that I had talked about that I bought. So that's these protein tubs, and it's 24%. So it's a high percentage feed for the animals, and they can just go ahead and lick it as they need it. The cows like it, the goats like it, the camels like it. So they're going to be happy that they have that as a supplement as well. All right, next day, got another shipment in, got another 4 boxes. So this is another thing I bought from homedepot.com. I bought these portable plastic sinks. They're garden sinks that you can use a garden hose or whatever. So like I said, I'm going to hook up the well so that way I have running water, and then when people come to visit, they can wash their hands. I have to pick up some soap dispensers when I go to town. I'm going to put it on the back wall there on the back side of the porta potty so everybody can wash their hands, and then I'll be able to use the water to water the flower garden. What are you boys doing, huh? What are you doing, boys?